English translation, 386th contact. Thursday, 28th of April, 2005, 23:25 hours.
Oh, hello, you're already here, my friend. Actually, I just wanted to drop this stuff off at the office. Unfortunately, I have to go back to the kitchen because I have to check the heating.
Be greeted, Edward. Go ahead, dear friend, because it will not take long.
Certainly not. Until then.
Do not let me keep you. Just go.
Here I am again, Man, this surprise. Be warmly welcomed and greeted, you yet unknown to me girl. Sit only on the divan. I am always up for such pleasant surprises. What can I call you?
My name is Najdeska, and I thank you for your warm greeting, Edward. It is a great honor and pleasure for me to meet you. I also offer you my respectful greetings.
Also very pleased, thank you. You are a rascal. You know how to surprise me. But Najdesha, may I ask you what your name means and where your home is? I would also like to ask, without being impertinent, if you would like to tell me your age. Here on Earth you really should not do that, because the female sex always makes a secret about their age, and if they do mention their age, then it is often not true. Especially some conceited females often claim that they are younger than they really are. Many unfortunately cannot cope with age, which is why they also have their face and body surgically beautified.
You like to be surprised in this wise, dear friend.
My name means the one who brings hope, and my home is Era. It was a great desire of mine to meet you, which is why Ishwishtar grants me this wish today. It is a very great honor for me to be here and to see you face to face. What you say regarding the female sex on the earth is known to us on Era, but incomprehensible, for we do not practice having our faces or our body parts surgically altered in order to appear more beautiful, young or younger. We find it a great honor to grow old with dignity and to bear the marks of age. So even the mention of age does not cause us any problems, as I can also tell you my age of 422 years. My task and activity is not an elevated one, for I am a simple woman and also work in a simple wise in a monitoring plant of natural food production, together with my husband. We have 3 children, 2 daughters, and 1 son, all grown up and working with Ishwishtar in his big flying apparatus.
It is an honor for me as well. Thank you for your visit. What tasks and activities are incumbent on you on Era, you have already said, but I do not understand what is actually meant by that. And how is it that you have mastered the German language?
I learned the German language only to be able to talk to you personally, because I have many private things I want to discuss with you. On Era you are known through Ishwishtar and our spiritual leadership for being a very wise counselor and for giving a valuable answer in everything. So why was it my wish to ask you for various pieces of advice, if you allow? And what I can say about my tasks and activities is this. On the earth, you call my family responsibility, to my knowledge, housework or housewife, while my other task and activity is based on the supervision of food production. To be more precise, I am a trained gardener and am responsible for planting and caring for and harvesting natural food. In other words, it can be explained that I carry out my activity in a very large vegetable cultivation plant.
Very respectable. I should have understood that natural food production refers to this, to vegetable growing and the like.
Vegetable growing is also correct, yes. But in addition there is the care and the harvest. But the utilization of food does not fall within my area, because my husband is responsible for that.
You speak excellent German. But if it is all right with you, Najdesha, I would like to get involved with Ptah first, after which I will devote myself to you in private and answer your questions.
For my part, I will then go out into the night and take a walk.
We can do that. But one thing interests me. Why, Ptah, does Najdesha speak of you as Ishwish Ptah? That is new to me, because I thought that it was not usual for you to mention the titles or something.
I just like to call him Ishwishtar, like many others do.
Aha, but still I do not understand.
When someone in our country speaks in the manner of Najdesha, it is the same as when we speak to each other with my friend or dear friend. So it is a matter of dignified naming, but this has nothing to do with the fact that the human beings on the earth address each other with titles, which is nonsensical.
Got it, son.
Then I want to leave now and move outside for an hour and a half, because Najdesha will probably need this time to discuss everything with you and get your advice.
That should not be a problem. See you, dear friend. And off he goes. Najdesha, then we can talk now.
It is also improbable that I am sitting in front of you and we can talk now. For many years I have cherished this wish before I dared to reluctantly present my request to Ishwishtar, who, surprisingly, immediately responded to my request and promised me that he would bring me to you. Yes, and here I am now and still cannot really believe that it is really so. I am very grateful to Ishwishtar for that. I also want to express my deep gratitude to you, Edward, for your spontaneous response to my showing up and my wish. It is really hard for me to believe.
Najdesha, please, just take the whole thing as it is, as reality actually grants you. You are here, and that is fact and reality. You know, sometimes wishes can come true that seem unfulfillable to you. This is indeed not a miracle, but you can still call it miraculous, because if you know that everything always comes together in the manner you make it, then the result seems miraculous after all.
These are beautiful words. Thank you. Then I will begin with this question, if I may.
I thank you for your trust, and if you have nothing more to ask, I will call Ptah.
No, I have no more questions. Thank you for your instructive advice.
It has been my great honor and pleasure. And if you can come again to visit, I would be delighted.
That will hardly be the case, but who knows?
Here I am again.
Welcome back. You want to tell me any upcoming events worth mentioning? Afterwards, maybe we could talk privately with Najdesha.
Yes, we can do that. Then the following is to be said, which I actually should have said a long time ago. As you know, the center is located at a place in which, from time to time, particularly strong Earth electromagnetic swinging waves make themselves noticeable, which strongly influence the body, the psyche and the consciousness of the human being, whereby his or her impulses in regard to thoughts and feelings shift into uncontrolled courses and can ausarten, get badly out of control of the good human nature, into exaggerated and uncontrolled actions. Strong electromagnetic fields from electronic devices, and so forth, as well as from the Earth's magnetism, therefore also have effects in such a wise that the thoughts and emotions and the state of the psyche of the human beings become impaired. Especially strong Earth electromagnetic swinging waves can very strongly influence the body, the psyche and the consciousness of the human being, whereby his or her impulses in regard to thoughts and feelings shift into uncontrolled courses and can ausarten into exaggerated and uncontrolled actions. If such strong swinging waves arise, then that can lead to unpleasantly aggressive or depressive excesses with regard to uncontrolled behavior of the human being, which is why he or she then must, in every regard, greatly increase the degree of control he or she maintains upon himself or herself. Were no attention paid to that, then unpleasant and ausartend problems in interpersonal relationships and in dealings with and among human beings, as well as aggression and depression, can be the result. In addition, I would like to explain that greatly strengthened swinging waves have already been in evidence for about 8 months, which can lead to unpleasant excesses in regard to uncontrolled behavior of the human being, which is why you should explain the phenomenon to the group members, and they shall be requested to keep themselves under greatly increased control in every regard. Were no attention paid to that, then unpleasant and ausartend problems in interpersonal relationships and in dealings with and among human beings can be the result.
Unpleasant. Naturally, I will raise your explanation at the May General Assembly. The electromagnetic swinging waves from electronic devices as well as strong earth magnetic swinging waves are indeed really not harmless, because hallucinations, aggression, depression, low morale and discord, indeed also the phenomena of ghostly apparitions, can even be provoked which have no connection with acute or stored mental swinging waves. Respectively fluidal powers, rather, are based, as a rule, on fantasies and imaginations which are normally simply caused by states of angst.